You went to singles. You actually had to work with Kurt Angle and Chris Benoit. What are your memories of those two matches?
Honestly, those are the times in my career that I was nervous. Because I knew I could wrestle tag team matches in my sleep and tear the house down and not be nervous. But as a singles wrestler against those machines, it's a whole different world. As an athlete, your body is acclimated. I could wrestle in a tag team match for an hour. Even if I was the one in the ring for an hour, just knowing that somebody else is there just in case. The mental aspect of a singles match is so much different because there is nobody there. If you're fucked up, if you get hurt, if you're blown, if you can't get a breath, you're screwed. And that's when people can see through you as a wrestler, as a character. And I was very flattered when Kurt told me that he thought we had a really great match, and Vince and Shane pulled me on the side and they said, "You did a great job in that." You know, it was a whole different world for me. It was so new, and to be able to know that I was just able to be in there and hang. Not that I'm nearly the singles wrestlers that those guys. Those guys are light years ahead of me as far as wrestler, being a wrestler is concerned. It was cool, but it was the most nervous I ever was. We got along great with Rocky. We actually drove together for about a year. We would drive together, meet Devon, Rocky, sometimes Mark Henry. We would go to eat at Morton Steakhouse all over the country. We were genuinely friends. And I think till today, with Rocky, we are genuinely friends. It's just Rock's schedule has, taken him so far away from wrestling. We've exchanged, voicemails with Rocky and everything. We got along. We just got along because it was, Rocky was a nice guy, and he was more like the kind of guys that we were. He wasn't phony. He didn't let it go to his head. He was all about having some fun. Steve, great guy. It just took longer with Steve. Steve was very guarded because he'd been in the business so much longer, and I guess a lot of people tried to warm up to Steve because of his becoming famous and because of the money he had. And to be quite honest with you, we're not going to warm up to you that quickly either, because we basically hate everybody, and it takes a long time for us to get friendly with people. So we like them.